Not everyone who builds a home ever lives to see it last. Some stories vanish into the fog of history, leaving behind only a single word carved into wood. In the late 1500s, England sent a group of settlers across the Atlantic Ocean. They were dreamers, craftsmen, and families, hoping to build a new world on the island of Roanoke, off the coast of what is now North Carolina. It was the first English colony in the New World, but it would also become one of the greatest mysteries in American history. Their governor, John White, led the expedition. He promised them supplies and protection. But when the colony began to struggle, White sailed back to England to gather help, leaving behind over 100 men, women, and children. Among them was his own daughter, Eleanor Dare, and his newborn granddaughter, the first English child born in America. Her name was Virginia. White's return was delayed. England was at war with Spain, and ships were seized for battle. 3 years passed before he could finally return to Roanoke. When his ship reached the island, there was silence. No smoke. No voices. No trace of life. The settlement was empty. The houses were dismantled. Personal belongings were gone. There were no signs of struggle or blood. The only clue left behind was a word carved into a post. CROATOAN. White searched the nearby CROATOAN Island, today known as Hatteras, believing his people had moved there, but a sudden storm forced his ship back to sea. He never returned. No one ever saw the colonists again. What happened to them? Historians have offered theories for centuries. Some believe they were killed by neighboring tribes. Others think they were taken in by them, absorbed their descendants, blending into Native American communities. There are rumors of blue-eyed children seen in later generations, but no proof. Another theory suggests starvation and disease wiped them out, or that they tried to sail back to England and were lost to the ocean. In 1937, an artifact called the Dare Stones appeared, carved rocks, supposedly left by Eleanor Dare, telling a story of death, sickness, and survival. Some experts called them genuine, others a hoax. Then, in 2012, researchers re-examined an old map drawn by John White himself. Hidden under a patch was the symbol of a small fort, never seen before inland, away from Roanoke. Excavations began there, uncovering fragments of pottery and weapons from the right time period. But still, no human remains. Every discovery only deepens the silence. No bodies. No graves. No evidence of violence. Just a missing colony, and a single word carved into wood. A message from the vanished. Over 400 years later, we still don't know what really happened to the people of Roanoke. Were they rescued, assimilated, or erased by something no one could explain? Some say the forest remembers. Others say the island itself keeps its secrets. But one thing is certain: the wind that whispers through the pines of Roanoke still carries their unanswered voices.